Hello and welcome to our upper body workout today. It is going to be 38 minutes long. You guys are going to need a couple of different weight choices today. So we're going to need 2 medium weight dumbbells, 2 lightweight dumbbells, and then also if you have those really light weights, grab 2 of those, and then maybe 1 heavy dumbbell, just in case you need that. We're going to be working through some timed blocks today. We have 5 blocks total. 4 of them are going to be 40 seconds of work and 20 seconds of rest. So don't be afraid to go a little bit heavier today with the shorter intervals. And then we also have to finish up our workout a 4-minute AMRAP at the very end. So we'll go ahead and get started today. We have a 3-minute warm up and then go ahead and get started. So we're just going to start with those body weight squats. Heavy in the heels, coming up, squeezing those glutes at the top. Go ahead and use those arms as much as possible. Nice job. All right, you guys, we're going to hinge at the hip here. We're going to bring it down, sit back in that squat, bring that right arm up and left arm up, and then stand up. We're going to do a couple of these here. Just get nice and warmed up. I say upper body. We have a couple of lower bodies exercises thrown in there with those upper body, but mostly upper body today. All right, you guys, let's go to those side lunges here. Let's sit back in that hip. Use those arms. We're going to bring those arms across our body for that rotation. Nice job. All right, let's go into that reverse lunge. Bring those arms straight up. We're just going to rotate to the side of that front leg. Couple more of these. Last one here. All right, coming up, we're going to bring it down into that plank walkout, just hinging at the hip here. Walk it down. We're going to do a little push up here in the middle, and then just walk it right back up. We'll go through a couple of these. Nice job. All right, come on up. We're going to do just a couple little either jumping jacks, or you can do just a modified jumping jack, bringing those feet out and then bringing those arms straight up. 20 more seconds. Nice work. All right, couple little shoulder rolls here. And then reverse that. Nice job. All right. Our first block of exercises, we're going to have 2 exercises. They're basically right and left. It's going to be that single arm snatch. So you're going to take that medium to heavyweight dumbbell. And all we're going to do is take that dumbbell and just keep it really close to our body. And we're just going to kind of throw it up there. Like if I had a jacket on with a zipper, you want to keep that dumbbell really close. It's one movement. And we're just going to go through the right side, 40 seconds of work, 20 seconds of rest. Then we're going to do that left side. We're going to alternate between the 2. We have 3 rounds. Catch your breath. This is going to be getting that heart rate up a little bit. We're going to start this workout right out the gate, burning those calories today. All right, you guys, let's get ready. We're going to start on that right side in 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Keep that core nice and strong here. You're really using your whole body to get that weight up. We are halfway. We're almost there. Bring it down in 3, 2, and 1. 20 seconds here. We're going to go to that left side. Catch your breath, grab a drink of water. We're going to go in about 10 seconds. All right, you guys, here we go. In 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. Strong here. We're over halfway. Keep breathing. 10 more seconds. Bring it down in 3, 2, and 1. Awesome work. We have 20 seconds to rest. Catch your breath. Grab a drink. We're going to go back to that right side. All right, you guys. Here we go. In 3, 2, and 1. Right side. We're halfway. Ten more seconds. Hang in there. I know this is getting tough. You got this. Bring it down in 3, 2, and 1. Woo. 20 seconds of rest. And then we're going to go to that other side. All right. Here we go. Let's get ready. In 3, 2, and 1. Left side. Focus on that breathing. We are halfway. Ten more seconds here. Bring it down in 3, 2, and 1. Whew. All right. We just have one more set of each one of those, each side. Nice work. Whew. All right, you guys, right side. Here we go. In 3, 2, and 1. We're halfway. Come on, don't give up. Stay strong here. This is where all that magic happens. 10 seconds. Bring it down in 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. We have left side. And then we're done with our snatches today. We're going to go in about 7 seconds. Nice big deep breath here. Here we go in 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. We're starting the week off strong. We are halfway. 20 more seconds till we get that break. Nice work. Come on. Bring it down in 3, 2, and 1. Woo. All right, you guys. Nice work. That was a tough one. Grab a drink, catch your breath. Our next block, we have 2 exercises. We're going to have an upright row, and then we have an alternating bicep curl. So the upright row, all we're going to do, our feet are hip width apart, shoulders are rolled back and down. And I'm just going to bring these dumbbells straight up to my chest height. Slight little bend in my knees just to protect my low back. And I'm just going to bring those dumbbells up. And then we're just going to flip them around here. And we're going to go alternating bicep curl. Keeping those elbows nice and tucked in. 40 seconds of work, 20 seconds of rest. So you can always grab a little bit heavier here. Grab a drink. We're going to get started in about 15 seconds. We're going to go through 3 sets or 3 rounds, 40 seconds on, 20 seconds off. Here we go. In 3, 2, and 1. Upright row. Really engage your core here. Focus on that breathing. We're halfway. Nice work. These are tough. Come on. 5 seconds. Bring it down in 3, 2, and 1. Put the weights down. Give your arms a break. We're going to go into that alternating bicep curl. Keeping those elbows nice and tucked in. We're going in 10 seconds. Let's get ready. Palms are facing forward. Here we go in 3, 2, and 1. Slight bend in those knees. We're just going to alternate right and left here. Keep that body nice and still on top. Don't use any momentum from that lower body. We're halfway. Slow and controlled on these. Nice job. Bring it down in 3, 2, and 1. Set those dumbbells down. Give your arms a break. We're going to go back into those upright rows for our second round. All right, you guys. Let's grab those weights. Let's get ready. Upright rows. Shoulders are rolled back and down in 3, 2, and 1. Job. We're halfway. Work. Couple more seconds here. Bring it down in 3, 2, and 1. Awesome job. Okay, shake those arms out. We got those bicep curls next. 10 seconds. Good job, you guys. All right, here we go. In 3, 2, and 1. Make sure those shoulders are rolled back and down. Our core is nice and tight, nice and engaged. So nice and slow on that way down. Trying to get that 3 count on the way down, 1 count up. We're over halfway. Less than 10 seconds. Bring it down in 3, 2, and 1. Awesome job. We got 1 more round of both of those exercises before we move on to our third block. All right, you guys, upright row. Here we go. In 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Stronger every day, right? Every time we show up, we are getting stronger physically and mentally, proving to ourselves that we can do this. And those things are just going to get a lot easier for you, that everyday things, you know, the stronger you get. Bring it down in 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. Set those weights down. Give your arms a break. We're going to go into those bicep curls. Last time here. All right, you guys, here we go. In 3, 2, and 1. Slight little bend in those knees. Our shoulders are nice and relaxed, rolled back and down. Nice work. We're over halfway. Bring it down in 3, 2, and 1. Awesome work. All right, for this next block, we're going to use our lightweight dumbbells. We're going to have a reverse fly, and then we're going to go down to our step for some tricep dips. So for that reverse fly, I'm going to use something super light. So I want to make sure that my form stays solid. I'm going to have that slight little bend in my knee. I'm going to hinge at the hip here. My palms are facing each other, and I'm just going to come back with a nice soft bend in my elbow. And I'm going to squeeze those shoulder blades together, like if I was trying to squeeze like a pencil between them. I know I always say that, but it's such a good analogy. All right, tricep dips. Okay, you can do a couple different ways here. You can have your legs straight out to the front. I guess I'll show you this way. Palms, your hands are facing forward. You don't want to have your wrists turned out. They're nice and straight, nice and forward. And then you're just going to bring your body nice and close down without touching the floor, okay? An option here would bring your feet in closer to your body. And then you're just going to go as close as you can to that step, keeping those shoulders in alignment with those hands on the way up, okay? So we're going to go through 3 sets. Let's start with that reverse fly. All right, you guys, here we go. Slight bend in those knees. We're hinging, squeezing those shoulder blades. Keep your back nice and flat. We're looking down to our mat, probably about, I don't know, 3 feet in front of our feet, keeping that spine nice and neutral. Bring it down in 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. We're going to go into those tricep dips. So let's get ready. Here we go. In 3, 2, and 1. My elbows are coming straight back. We're halfway. Bring it down in 3, 2, and 1. Awesome work. All right, we're gonna go back into those reverse flies for our second round here. All right, you guys, here we go. Sliding in those knees, hinging, palms are facing each other, bringing those dumbbells back. We're halfway. Nice work. Couple more. Bring it down in 3, 2, and 1. Awesome job. We're gonna go back to those tricep dips. I'll face this way this time. That way you guys can see me a little bit better. We're gonna go in about 5 seconds. My hands are straight ahead. My fingers are pointing straight ahead. Here we go in 3, 2, and 1. Bringing it straight down. Those triceps, they're not the strongest muscles, right? Definitely need to do these. They're over halfway. They're just a very tiny muscle. That's why it's hard to work. But we need them as women. We need them. Bring it down in 3, 2, and 1. All right, you guys. We're gonna go back to that reverse fly one more time, and then those tricep dips one more time before we move on to our next block. Here we go. In 3, 2, and 1, we're hinging. Reverse fly. We're halfway. Nice work. Couple more seconds here. Bring it down in 3, 2, and 1. Awesome work. All right, we have those tricep dips one more time, and then we're gonna go into some really fun stuff on our step with some chest presses. But I will show you guys that in just a few minutes. Let's get these tricep dips done. Here we go in 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. We're halfway. Stay strong. Hang in there. I know those arms are shaking. I know my arms are shaking, so that's I can assume you guys have shaky arms too, but I don't know, maybe not. Bring it down in 3, 2, and 1. I never claimed to be the strongest one in these workouts. All right, we're gonna go on to our next block. We're gonna be using our step. So for this time, we're gonna use our step. We're gonna take out one side of these risers and just push them out to the side. We're gonna be using our step as an incline bench. And then we're gonna go through a chest press. And then we're also gonna be doing a chest fly. So grab the lighter weights and just have them handy. So mediums and then lights. You're going to come down. We're going to start with that chest press. So you're just going to lean back on that bench. Keep your back nice and flat. And then we're just going to do that chest press, bringing those dumbbells straight up. Our feet are flat on the ground. Then the next one is going to be that fly. So same thing, feet are on the ground, palms are facing each other here, slight bend in those elbows. And we're just giving ourselves that big bear hug here for that chest fly. When we do it on an incline, it does hit the muscle just a little bit differently, and it's really good for women. It's just a little more effective, I think. So I'm really glad we have our step. All right, you guys, here we go. 3, 2, and 1. We're going to go into that just straight chest press. We're halfway. Push that back up against that step. Bring it down in 3, 2, and 1. We're going to go to that chest fly, grab that lighter weight. My water. I have a fan blowing on me and my mouth gets super dry when I'm doing all this talking. All right, you guys, here we go. Palms are facing each other. Here we go in 3, 2, and 1. Nice big bear hug here. Really squeeze, nice and slow on the way down. We're halfway. Bring it down in 3, 2, and 1. Awesome work. All right, we're gonna go back to that chest press. Let's grab those heavier weights. We're gonna go in about 5 seconds. Push that back up against that step. Here we go in 3, 2, and 1. Over halfway. Work, hang in there. I know they're tough back to back. They're really working our chest and our shoulders. All right, bring it down. Triceps, biceps, everything. We hit a lot of muscles with those chest presses and these flies. We're gonna go in 10 seconds. Let's get ready. Palms are facing each other. Dumbbells come up. Here we go in 3, 2, and 1. Nice and slow. We are halfway. Hang in there, almost there. Bring it down in 3, 2, and 1. Awesome work. All right, we're gonna go back to that chest press. Last time. Let's get ready. We're gonna have arms of steel after this workout. Whew. All right, here we go. In 3, 2, and 1. Get that back up against that step. We're halfway. Bring it down in 3, 2, and 1. Awesome work. Okay, we're gonna go into that chest fly. And then we're gonna be on to our next block after this. It's gonna be an AMRAP, 4 minutes, and then we are done with our workout. All right, you guys, palms facing each other. Here we go in 3, 2, and 1. Chest fly. We're halfway. Bring it down in 3, 2, and 1. Awesome work, you guys. Okay, so for this next block, I'm gonna have you guys go ahead and put your step back together really quick. So put that riser back in there, make it even again. We're gonna go through 2 exercises. We're gonna do a single arm squat to overhead press. We're gonna go 10 on the right and 10 on the left. All right, so we're gonna have that medium weight dumbbell. All we're gonna do is we're just gonna go, we're squatting and just bringing that one arm up, okay? So you're gonna do 10 on the right, 10 on the left. And then we're gonna go to our step and we're gonna do a step up with a curl and a press. You're gonna go step up, curl, press, and then you're gonna come back down and you're just gonna switch sides. All right, so we're gonna have 4 minutes on the clock, 10 reps of each exercise on the right, on the left, and then into that step. All right, you guys, here we go. I will count with you. We're gonna start on that right side in 3, 2, and 1. Nice and slow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. We're gonna switch arms here. 10 on this side. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Nice job. Grab both dumbbells. We're gonna do 10 on each side. So I will count with you guys. We're gonna count that press, okay? So it's step up, curl, 1, switch legs, curl, 2, step up, curl, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Drop one of those weights. We're gonna go back to that single arm squat to press in 3, 2, and 1. Squat, press, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Switch arms. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Nice job. Grab that weight. Back up to that step. Here we go in 3, 2, and 1. Step, curl, and press. Switch that foot. Step, curl, press. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Come on, guys, hang in there. 8. 2 more. 9. And 10. We have 25 seconds left. What we're going to do is we're going to go to that wall and we're going to sit. We're at that wall sit to finish up this workout today. We'll give our arms a little bit of a break. 15 seconds, you guys. Hang in there. Stay strong. All right, counting it down. In 3, 2, and 1. Awesome work. Nice job, you guys. Let's bring that right arm across your body. Let's stretch out that shoulder really good. We did a ton of shoulder work today. Lots of tricep, bicep, chest, core, legs, back. I think we hit all the muscles. So I guess it was an upper body focus, but I kind of threw everything in there. So, all right, let's bring those hands together. Nice big stretch in that chest. All right, let's face forward. We're going to take that arm. We're just going to reach it across over our body. Nice big stretch here. And then we're going to go other side. One more time. Feels good in my core. All right, we're going to grab a chair or the wall, whatever you can for that stability. Grab that foot. That knee is pointed down to that mat. Let's stretch that quad out really good. And we're just going to switch sides. Left leg, left knee pointed down. And then we'll just bring that foot up on that step. We're going to hinge here at the hip. Keep your back nice and flat. We're just going to stretch out that hamstring. Nice work, you guys. I'm always so proud of you guys when you show up, even on recording days. You guys are awesome. All right, you guys. That concludes our workout today. Have a wonderful day. I will see you guys tomorrow, bright and early, 6 a.m. Keep up the good work.